Here's our records from yesterday. It is what it is. Andy had a tough day. He had a couple games go. Like we had a few games that were looking really good for you, and then they just didn't cash, and that happened.
Yep.
It's part of the game. But yeah, I'm sure you'll bounce back today.
Yeah, back on it today. Not much more confident, but I do like my picks today. Those few games yesterday. I mean, we can start with the NBA, but besides the Portland Lakers game that we had, besides that, I think all of them were close. I mean, our bets at least. But I know you had a good day yesterday. I'm gonna hop right on that train. Today's gonna be a positive day. Got some good plays today. But yeah, let's go over that NBA yesterday.
Yeah. So the first game of the day was the Miami Heat, Indiana Pacers. I know you were on that over, just went under. It had a chance to go over. It was looking like it was going to go over in that third quarter, but it's just that defense clamped down in the fourth, and that happens sometimes. But
and like I said when we were talking, I did like that Miami line. What was it? 4, 3.5, 4.5?
4. Yeah, I got it at 4. Yeah, man. I just think the Heat are a much better team.
I agree.
I think they're going to close it out. If they'll probably sweep them. And I love it because, like I said, I think in our first show, I do have
Heat future.
I have futures. I have bet them before the playoffs started. I got Heat to win the Eastern Conference at 10-1, and then I also have Heat to win the championship, just a little sprinkle at 30-1. So
all right,
yeah.
I think that total finished at what 209 or something like that. What was it 108?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just the first half. I mean, first 3 minutes of the first quarter looked like,
right.
It was like a 25 points in the first 4 minutes of the game. I was like, let's lock this up. Let's give me my money.
Robinson, that man could not miss. He went, 7 of 8 from 3 or something ridiculous like that? The man just could not miss.
7 of 8? Yeah, something like that. It's just stupid. And then slowed down for the second quarter. And the third quarter started off hot. We were looking good. And then fourth quarter was like under 40 points and or under 50 points and just was terrible. So, but oh well. I texted Adam. I said, don't let me bet an over ever again. But we'll see what today's lines are like.
That brings us to the next game. We got the Rockets Thunder, which Andy had the over.
I mean, you're telling me at the start, what was that first quarter? Like 36-33, 36-30, something like that. I mean, I thought the over would be $1 billion.
Yeah, dude. That one's tough. I had Rockets money line in that game.
Yeah, I love that.
I should have just taken the -2.5 for a less juicy line, but
I did live bet them giving 2.5 after the first half, so that did cash. But
you had the first quarter on that game as well. That one cash.
I did hit that though, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Houston giving a point. I think they won the first quarter by like 4 or something. It was close. Yeah, it was close. Sweat down the end, but we got one NBA game yesterday for sure.
That'll avoid. But yeah, that was a good game. I just like same situation. The Thunder's just they're inexperienced. They don't really have that playoff pedigree. So I think that the Rockets probably closed that one out pretty comfortably as well.
I agree. I thought at least the Thunder would give them a little bit more run out. But
no, I thought the Thunder were
a game, but I can only see them stealing one game at this point now.
Especially when Russ comes back, if he comes back soon. We'll see.
Yeah, you would think they go up 2-0 in this series. They kind of shows they don't, and they shot. What did they start the second or end of the second quarter into the third quarter? They missed like 10, 15 threes in a row. Yeah. So and then they could still pull it out late. That just shows that it give the man his rest. And who knows with Houston? If they play, I'm trying to think who that matchup would be. But yeah.
Yeah. Next game we had the Orlando Magic and the Bucks.
Okay.
Well, I believe the Bucks covered barely.
Barely, and Orlando drove out the clock. What did you say?
I said they won by 15 and barely covered, which is that's kind of crazy. But it's just that first game was just it was a fluke. But I don't know. I think it'll be. Yeah, I honestly, I don't see the Magic winning another game. I hope they do. Like I said, those Heat futures would look a lot better if somehow the
Yeah.
Bucks got knocked out, but yeah, I just think that
I
one
see
should be.
that, yeah, and I see that line moving forward going to be sitting right around that 13, 14, 12 line. It's not going to move, and for me, the points, it's just, and like I was looking at that Brooklyn Toronto game today, and it's just like those points just look so juicy, but
I love
they're the
taking
better
points.
team, and yeah, but I had the Giannis over 33.5 that
Yeah.
game. Didn't I think he had 28 or something like that? Just didn't. He had like 7 in the first few minutes again, and looked great, and just slowed down, and Orlando just relying so heavily on Vucevic. It's not going to be a good. I think, yeah, I think Milwaukee just cleans up the rest of that series.
Yeah. Next one was the Blazers Lakers. We were both on the Blazers plus the points. I mean, probably a sucker bet, but the Lakers showed. Anthony Davis showed up.
You kind of expect that, a bounce back game, and like I said, I think the Lakers were going to win a close one, but the 6.5 is just too good. Dame finally slowed down last night. CJ, I mean, they all kind of slowed down last night. It kind of caught up to him. So I'd be interested to see what the line is for the next game and the way it pans out. But I don't expect Portland to win that series, but I think it'll be a little bit more interesting than what Game 2 was for sure.
Right. And then so our MLB bets. I know you had Phillies in that first game. Brutal. But they were up in the.
They were up all the way. I mean, it's a 7-inning game because it's a doubleheader. They were up up 2-0 early, and then 2-1 late, and then gave up a run in the bottom of the 6th. So now it's tied. Don't do anything in the top of the 7th, and then they give up a run with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. They lose. I mean, I really like that. Spencer Howard pitched great for the Phillies starting pitcher, and Bryce hit a home run in the first inning. Looking at great. Here we go. And at that plus 104 line, I love that game, and we should have won. And they should have won Game 2 too. They scored 7 innings in the first game of Game 2 and lose. I mean,
it is what it is. I mean, I had my only MLB bet was my best bet, which was that the Astros money line plus 115. Which, I mean, I'm definitely happy with that. I mean, they
Padres money line as well, or no?
Oh yeah, no, I had Padres money line as well. That one was a big sweat. But yeah, the Astros, they put up 10 runs. They're gonna win.
Yeah,
99% of the games you put up 10 runs. Honestly, they were up 10-3 in like the 4th inning or whatever, and then it came down to the 9th. It was 10-8. So a little bit of a sweat, but it was a winner all the way through. I'm happy with that. And then the Padres. I know you took a -1.5.
I took a -1.5. Hosmer hits a grand slam. It's 5-2, and I went to bed. I was like, I'm done with this. This is as good as it gets. And I wake up and see they went into extra innings.
Yeah, extra innings. Yeah. It was a sweat, man. They had they actually went down 6-5 going into the 8th, and then Padres hit back-to-back home runs to take a 1-run lead, and then send in. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't Yates. They didn't send the closer in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I gave up a solo shot to tie it up, and I'm just like, oh man, here we go. But ended up getting the win in the extra innings with the new weird extra innings rules where it
starts on second. Yeah,
get a single and you win. Like, all right,
exactly.
No, we'll take that. Padres 4 straight games with a grand slam. Like,
crazy. Crazy. Offense is clicking on all cylinders.
You're not losing games. You're not losing games if you hit a grand slam. I mean, you can, but it's you're going to get a grand slam. Yeah. So now, and then we're both on the Seattle Storm yesterday. So that's a tough one.
I wanted to vomit. I looked at that. I got the first quarter update. I'm looking at it and what you're telling me. And I'm glad they lost outright. I'm thrilled they lost outright. That's just disgusting. That's disgusting. I won't be on a WNBA game for a little bit. I'm just disgusted by that. That's
boycotting the WNBA. I love it. Yeah. That was just a bad game. I mean, we had the heavy favorite, best team in the league, going up against the subpar
and they lose outright. But we both won our NHL yesterday. You won in the Islanders, and then I won the Stars against Calgary.
Islanders closed it out. That was a comfortable win, 4-0.
I think it was 2-0 down the stretch, and then I saw it ended up 4-0. Must have got some empty netters or something.
Yeah.
But hey, Good one there.
We'll take that. Yeah, and then all right. So we'll take a look at our overall record through the first couple days. Not great. I mean, we're gonna work to get those
close few ones. Yeah, a couple blown out ones. The Seattle did and stuff like that. But today's gonna be a great day.
Today's gonna be a great day. Yeah, we were talking before the show. We both love our bets for the day. So let's go ahead. We'll get into it. We'll start off with this NBA slate. First game on the card is the Raptors and Nets. You have anything on that one? You have an opinion on that one?
I do not. I was looking heavily into taking the Nets at plus 11. Like I said, the points, I love it. The Raptors aren't known for blowing teams out, although game one, turned out into a blowout, even though they were up for a lot and then it got close and then they blew them out again. But I just think it's going to be a little bit more like game two. I think the Raptors win 7-8 points. They could win by 15, who knows? But I was looking into Brooklyn, but didn't take them. I hope it's a good game for viewing pleasure, but I didn't take anything in that game.
Same, yeah. No, I mean, I'd lean Nets, but I'm not really interested in going up with the Raptors. So so we can get into the second one. Second one is Nuggets and Jazz. Mm-hmm. I do have an official play on that game. I'm going to be taking the Jazz plus a point. So
okay. I like that, especially because my official bet is the Jazz money line on this one. I think it's going to be another close game.
Yeah,
I know it's good. I give up a point for a little bit of value, a plus 102. I think it's going to be another close game. They were leading game one they were up 4 with like a minute and a half left, and then they get an 8-second violation. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that before. And then end up losing in overtime, and then just absolutely show up in the second game. And even Donovan Mitchell didn't even have his best game, and they still pull away late. And I expect the same thing today. I really like Utah money line there. I'm gonna hop on that with you.
Yep.
I have another play for that game, but we'll talk about that later.
All right. Okay. I see you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I take the Jazz plus 1 at minus 110.
Yeah.
A big thing that's kind of getting overlooked is Mike Conley's going to be back for this one. So,
Yep. And I saw Gary Harris won't be back till next game either to come in and help Denver. But I just think Utah better defensively. I think especially at the center position. Obviously, you get a little bit more offensive with Jokic, but Gobert, I don't watch him enough. I see wins the defensive player of the year, and I'm like, oh well,
Yeah.
And I don't watch him enough because he causes some issues. But Utah for sure.
Right. All right. Next one we got Celtics Sixers.
Man, I can't stay away from my Sixers. I love that first quarter line. I'm taking it again today. They've won. I'm taking the Sixers straight up first quarter money line official bet at plus 123. They're getting a 1.5, and I like that. But they've won both first quarters of this of this series. And if the Sixers have any chance in this series, it starts right away. First quarter, this game right here. They're gonna heavy feeding of Joel early, and if they're gonna have any chance, I like them winning that first quarter at great value. I take the points if you want a 1.5, but to me, with the extra value, it's plenty of extra value to take the money line. They've won both first quarters. I like the Sixers first quarter.
What's the money line first quarter?
Yep, 123.
123. Okay, yeah, yeah, bro. I hate to do it, but I'm on the other side, bro. I got to take the Celtics. I'm taking the Celtics minus the 5 full game.
Yeah. Hey, man, if I was in your seat, I would be too, because absolutely disgusting display of basketball from the Sixers.
Yeah, I don't think they have the firepower. They don't have the firepower to match up. Now, if Simmons was in this series, I think it's a different series. And, the Celtics have really just had their number for as long as I could remember.
Brad Stevens is a great coach, and I've always never been too upset with Brett, but some of his rotations are a little funky and stuff. But I would hop on that as well. I just like this first quarter line for the Sixers. Right. I think they're going to come out, and if they have any hope and any determination, that's going to be if they come out flat, it's game over. It's really series over from right there.
I don't hate the first quarter. I just think, like even after the last game, they were up first quarter, and then just the talent.
That's why, I got to stay away from the rest of the game. But I won both first quarters of this series, and this is a big game if they have any chance. So right. I like the first quarter and a little value. Let's do it
for sure. Yeah. So I got Celtics -5 at -110, and you got Sixers money line first quarter
money line at +123.
+124 or +123.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Last game on the slate is Clippers Mavericks. Yeah, man. I mean, that last game was the Mavericks really showed out. I mean, they looked really.
Their bench really. I mean, you're not known for a great bench team, but I mean, definitely show. It's hard watching Trey Burke when he was with the Sixers this year. Just show up offensively and even defensively play some good defense. But it's just like. But I don't have an official bet for that game. I can't wait to watch it. I think it's gonna be another good game.
No, it'll be a good game.
If I was leaning one way on one thing, I would, don't only bet it over, but I think Paul George shows up a little bit more this game, gets you a little bit more points, and I think it's another high one, high 220s, mid 220s, something like that. But I'm gonna be watching. It's gonna be a good game
for sure. Yeah, no, I'm staying away from it as well. I definitely think I think the Clippers if they show up, I think the Clippers best is quite a bit better than the Mavericks best, but it just depends on who shows up.
I think Patrick Beverley's questionable again for the Clippers, and that's big defensively for them. But yeah, I think this game's going to be a bounce back game like it was for the Lakers game 2. I think this game 3 is going to be a bounce back game for the Clippers and really show that they're the best team that in the West, really, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it'll be a good one, but yeah, so we can go ahead and let's get into this MLB slate.
Yep.
We got our MLB records. Like I said, I had my best bet in MLB yesterday. I had a best bet in MLB yesterday, as well as my Padres money line. So I'm just down a unit, and then you had a couple. I mean, those Phillies, man, they just
those close ones. And 5 of those losses, 3 of those losses are Phillies, and so I said to hell with them today. They got Nola on the mound, but I'm staying away from that. I can't.
For sure. All right, what's your first bet in the MLB? What do
you I really like this one. It's not my best bet, but I really do like Cleveland giving a 1.5 to the Detroit Tigers. Detroit's terrible. How long? I mean, Detroit. As long as I've been alive, Detroit's been terrible. I feel like.
Right.
The Indians have beat the Tigers the last 20 times in a row. The last 20 times they played, Cleveland won.
Wow.
20 in a row.
That's
last year. Tigers with a joke on the mound, pitched 8 innings with a 7.56 ERA and giving up 5 home runs in 8 innings. I mean, it's just too good. The Tribe got Adam Plutko on the mound at 3.985 with an 8-to-1 strike to walk ratio in 13 innings. Detroit's 10-51 in their last 61 games versus opponent's winning record. I mean,
right.
And the Tribe are 12-5 in the last 17 at home and 40-11 in the last 51 against opponents with losing record. I really like this. It's -1.5 at +110. I
like that. Yeah.
It's not gonna be close. I think the Tribe take care of Detroit easily here, and it's a great value. I hate giving runs in baseball just because it happened to me last night against the Padres.
Right.
Those games you're screwed. But Indians giving 1.5 to the Detroit Tigers today. That's my official bet for that game.
No, I like that. I definitely like that. I took a look at that one. I decided to stay off of it. Could have laid the 1.5, but no, I definitely like that. All right. My first bet is going to be on. I'm taking the Brewers. I'm taking the Brewers. They're playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is probably one of, if not the worst team in the league. Pittsburgh's 4-17. Yeah, and I mean the Brewers are an average team, but I'll take them with Hauser on the mound. He pitched against Pittsburgh, and he pitched against Pittsburgh this year and went 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned.
I was looking at that game myself and was definitely looking at the Brewers as well. Pirates are just terrible. They're a terrible baseball club, and Brewers have potential. I mean, they had a good season last year and stuff, but they have potential. But I agree with you there.
Yeah.
What's that? You said money line at what was it at?
Money line minus 145.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
Cole is decent. I mean, he's not a bad pitcher. That's why you're not laying minus 250 on this game. Yeah. But I'll happily eat the juice at minus 145. All right, what else do you have for us, MLB?
I have one more MLB game. It's the Oakland money line. I've been on Oakland the past few games. They did it for me yesterday. I got their money line over the Oakland's 18-8 against the Angels, who are 8-18, and you're telling me this money line's only at 104, minus 104. Yeah, I mean, I really like it. Fire's going to come out for he's going to be good, not great. I saw that the over on this game looked pretty good as well, but I'm going to stick with Oakland money line here. They hit well against lefties, and they're just the better team here. And I like Oakland money line at minus 104 of the Angels.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was back and forth on that one. Honestly, if I had to pick a side, I might lean Angels. Okay. I think Heaney is. You definitely have the pitching advantage in that one. He's pitched really well against the A's as well, but I couldn't take it just because, like you said, I mean, you got the Athletics are the much better team. So I mean, hopefully the Athletics get the job done for you. Yep. But yeah, no, I think it'll be a close game. I
think so too. I think Oakland's actually getting the 1.5 in that game.
Yeah, no, they're
and I looked at that and like that, but as
a dog, I don't mind it at all. I think that you're getting some value on the better team. So
yeah, Oakland wins here. I like that. So minus 104.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So I have one more bet for MLB, but that's gonna be my best bet.
Okay.
So we can go ahead. We'll move on to NHL. All right, what do you got for us, NHL?
All right, since hockey's my best sport now, I got at up 0.4 units. I got the Flyers finish off the series today. I had them 2 days ago. I got their money line at minus 136. Sorry, they just don't want a game 7. They're going to come out with so much more. Niskanen got suspended a game for his check on I forgot the guy's name, but an important player for them. And I just, Carter Hart, young goalie, little inconsistent, but he's going to be good. I expect this game to be like Flyers, like a 3-1 or a 3-0 Flyers, really. I think their defense steps up. They were better on the power play last game. They scored 3 goals on the power play last game. I think they're going to get another one today, and they gave up some pretty bad, stupid goals last game. So I think the defense cracked down, and the Flyers advanced today at minus 136.
I like it. Like I said, I have a Flyers future as well, so I'll just probably sweat that one out. Won't have an official play on that game, but definitely be rooting for the Flyers. I only have one bet in NHL, and it's going to be in the other game. I'm actually taking the dog in that one. I think the Canucks close it out. I think they've just been a better team the entire series. They have their offenses rolling. Yep. I mean, it'll be a close one, but I'll take the value with Vancouver. I'm getting plus 120 on that money line. So, I mean, I think it's
3-2 Vancouver, right?
Yeah, 3-2 Vancouver. I think honestly, I think it could go either way, but I'll definitely take the value. I think the Canucks can definitely close it out today, so I'll take the plus 120 money line all day long.
Got it.
NBA or WNBA, I don't have anything for today.
I'm just absolutely disgusted. I don't even want to hear Seattle Sonic ever again.
Sonic, whatever. Wait, is it? No, it's Storm.
Storm. See, exactly. Yeah. Ask me if
Seattle Sonics. We need KD out there, man.
Trash. Garbage.
Yeah, dude.
Give it 16.5 and lose outright. That's just makes me want to bump.
It's tough, man. We'll hit the WNBA board tomorrow. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on.
So I do have an esports.
All right.
I have a CS:GO bet for the day, and let me tell you, I absolutely love it. I'm taking Evil Geniuses on the money line, minus 150 against Team Liquid, the team that screwed me last time.
That's screwed. Okay, all right. So
I'm taking them on the money line. Minus 150. I absolutely love this bet. Evil Geniuses. This is the best team in North America. Okay. Liquid is up there. Liquid. Honestly, Evil Geniuses might be the best team in CS right now. They are absolutely rolling on all cylinders. Team Liquid's they're a good squad. They've historically been a good squad, but I mean, they if they come out like they played against Cloud9, they're going to get absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. But yeah, so I mean, the Evil Geniuses is the hottest team. They haven't lost a map. They haven't lost a single map in 5 straight matchups. So they're absolutely rolling. And then the last 2 head-to-head matchups that we have, we had EG winning convincingly in both 2 straight maps, 2-0. So I absolutely love that bet. I'm taking Evil Geniuses money line minus 150.
All right, let's do it.
And then yep.
You
gotta hit these.
Ladies and gentlemen. I have no PGA. But
yeah, no, I absolutely all that praise I gave to Tony Finau about, top 10 machine, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take that back. That man, I think he's out.
He's back to even right now. He's back to even through 11.
All right, well, maybe I'll
tied for 90. So
yeah, maybe I'll take it back. Taking back if he can go ahead and throw some birdies on the board. But yeah, dude, I had the minus or I had under 68.5 first round, and he shot even par. So that's not going to cut it for me. Yeah, I still have the top 10 bet out there. It's not looking great right now, but hoping for the best. Hopefully he turns it on, slips up in there in the top 10. But yeah, my PGA is not looking great.
Mine's not looking too bad, actually. I had Daniel Berger over the Patrick Reed, which is looking good so far. Daniel Berger came out and shot, I think, 66 his first round, 5 under, par 71. And Patrick Reed ended up with 3 under 68, but he's 1 over through 11 right now. Patrick Reed is, and Daniel Berger hasn't gone off yet. So that's looking good. I did have Justin Rose over Kevin Kisner, and Kevin Kisner's lighting it up right now. He's at 10 under. He's in solo third.
Yeah.
JR hasn't gone off yet. He's at 2. Not a bad round yesterday, 69, but going to need to pick it up. But I do like Kevin. I like him. He's a good dude, but I think JR on the weekend is going to be a little bit better. So I think that comes down, gets a little closer. And then I had the Xander Schauffele top 20. He's at 4 under right now. So not looking too bad, but we'll see going into the weekend.
Right. All right, now it's that time of the day. We'll get into the best bets. Yesterday, like I said, I had the Astros money line plus 115. That got the job done for me. So record's looking a little better. We're gonna go ahead and give you guys some winners. Andy, you want to go ahead and?
All right, Adam. I texted you yesterday. I said I'm not taking another over.
Right.
I take that back, man. This Denver-Utah game, my best bet is over 219. The good 2 defensive teams, I get that. But, over crushed in game 1, obviously, because of the overtime. Right. It hit before overtime, though. Over hit again last game. And the line's still not – it's just slowly creeping up a little bit.
Yeah.
I will still take this 219. I love it. I just think, Denver they're going to score. And right. Mitchell didn't have his best game, too, and they still blew – like I said, Denver out of the water, and I just, the Nuggets last 5 games, the over has been 5-0, and the Jazz last 8 games, it's been 7-1. So I like these teams offensively. It's the bubble. It's going to be a good offensive game. Please, Lord God, let me win a best bet because I need it. We know we need it. And my best bet of the day, Denver and Utah game over 219 at minus 112.
I like it. I'm going to the MLB for my best bet. I'm taking the under 4.5 runs, first 5 innings in the Philadelphia Atlanta game.
Hey man, I like that. Let me tell you, I'm just going to be a pitching duel. I like it. I would hate to see Nola get hit, obviously, but hopefully the bullpen doesn't see the game before the 5th inning, and if they do, it should already be over that run limit anyway. So
that's right. So I was gonna take the under 8 total, but I love these. Both of these starting pitchers are absolute aces. I think this one, these pitchers faced off, or they didn't face off, but they Feedy faced the Phillies and Nola faced the Braves already this season. Mm-hmm. Fried he has a 1.24 ERA and a 0.9 WHIP this season, and he he pitched against the Phillies, and he gave up 1 run in 5 innings.
Yeah.
And then you have Nola with a 2.05 ERA and a 0.65 WHIP.
That's crazy.
0.65 WHIP. That is absolutely ridiculous. In his start on August 10th against the Braves, he went 8 innings, 1 earned, and 2 hits. Give me that. Just give me that again.
4.5 through 5?
4.5 through 5. I got the under 4.5. It's going to be 0-0 through 5. And I'm just going to absolutely laugh to the bank and cash that ticket. I love that best bet. So I'm going to make that official. That's my official best bet of the day is going to be the under in the Philadelphia Phillies, Atlanta Braves, under 4.5 first 5 innings.
Yep. All right, I like it. I got my best bet, the Denver Nuggets and Utah Jazz over 219. That's going to be my official bet at -112.
Love it, man. Let's
cash some today, man. It's going to be a big one today. I know it.
Cash out today, baby. Let's go.
100% today. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, my man. We'll be back tomorrow.